What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Perplex84 back at it again, represents Cerebral Core Tech Reviews. I'm upset, y'all. Just got news that just came down the pipe, and Lord knows this has been a week of rumors. It's been a week of major news. Shocking news, man. I'm gonna get right to the point. Just got news that let's say Google, because they the grandfather company over all Android and Chrome. Google is talking about demolishing and getting rid of Chrome OS and the Android operating system entirely. Excuse me, y'all, if I got scars on my face. I just came back from hooping. Your boy Perplex gets physical in the paint. But anyway, yeah, they're talking about getting rid of it for a other operating system called Fuchsia or Fuchsia. Depends on how you want to, separate the vowels of the words or the letters or whatnot. And Fuchsia is based off the Zircon operating system, which is operating system used by super PCs, ATMs, even Apple used them at some point, probably still is to a minuscule level, to help the fluidity of their computing. I'm shocked. Google is doing so well when it comes to the innovation, consumer-friendly approach. They have no need to change anything. This is a perfect example of if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. And this is Chrome OS and Android OS is their bread and butter, their face, pretty much. It's their identity. Excuse me if I freeze for a minute. It's just a lot on my mind because this is shocking to me. You got so much momentum. You're probably the #1 company in the world. And you're talking about changing your identity for what? Now, they want to, from the sources I read, they want to become more of a multi-platform based operating system. That's why they went with the Fuchsia. It sounds like they, from what I got from it, kind of want to get, from what I said earlier, want to get into like maybe massive computing, multifaceted editing, and maybe some gaming, as far as like their PCs and stuff like that. Like Windows. Windows can do all the stuff I just said. I say, don't change and become like Windows or change your identity. Use what you have and just expand it. Android is awesome. The editing and the maneuverability and the consumer ease of use is easy. That's why people love Android. Chrome is smooth, it's quick, it's very efficient. It don't take a lot of power and be real heavy on your computing. Don't change it. Just expand what you have and make it better if you want to get into making super PCs or a multi-platform operating system. So you guys can look into it. Tell me what you think about that. But that's crazy. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. Anyway, let's move on. I'm getting ready to talk about sports right now. And I know I'm going to talk about sports, but this is Cerebral Core Tech Reviews. I'll talk about everything tech and entertainment. So moving on. Avery Bradley of the Detroit Pistons. This guy just got caught up. I don't know if you guys heard or not, but this guy just got caught up. Another example of a guy getting caught up with a sexual assault case. He got it on his head. I'm shocked because Avery Bradley is always known as Mr. Good Guy. Mr. Everything Man. Mr. Model Citizen, right? Here he is. He get caught up. And this is all in the news right now. Paid the one settlement money or some hush money. 400 G's, y'all. $400,000 to shut her mouth, to keep his name clean. I understand. However, this is my take on it. If you don't put yourself in this situation, you won't find yourself having to give people hush money to keep your name clean, to keep your name under the rug, to keep your identity in the clear. Don't put yourself in a situation. Then they won't have any fuel to run on. And we're in an era right now where guys are taking a bad rap. We're in that era right now. If this dude is innocent, I pray for him. But I look at him as really not innocent because he didn't give her a couple thousand just to get out of my face. He gave her 400 grand. That's guilty money to me. You guys get what I'm saying with that? It's guilty money. And I wish the best for that dude. But this is Avery Bradley also. This ain't Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant got hit with some situation 15 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that. Kobe Bryant, you know, he's such a mega star. The league will find a way to sweep it under the rug, and they could pull some strings so he won't do any time. And, you know, in a couple of years, you know, his identity be back clear and people forget about it and you walk away from it. Ben Roethlisberger is another example of a sexual assault guy they try to hit him with, you know, as far as the accusations. Mega star in the NFL. They found a way to sweep it under the rug, and he was able to walk away from it after a year or two. Avery Bradley is nowhere near their caliber as far as, you know, their impact on their respective leagues. So Avery Bradley, I mean, he might not have a job in the NBA, if you guys get what I'm saying. Because teams aren't going to want to play a guy or pay a guy if he has that accusation hanging over his head and he looks guilty by giving that woman that much money. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I wish the best for the guy. If he did that, he's filed for that. If he didn't do it, he'd still take a loss. It still doesn't look good whatsoever. Moving back to tech and entertainment, y'all. Shin Megami Tensei 5 on the Switch is looking good. They got more videos out. They got more news out. It's crazy hype right now. This game is looking like Persona 3. This game is looking like Devil Survivor and Devil Summoner, where you got a lot of blood spilling and killing. Really dark and gloomy setting. People getting shot in the head, getting shot in the chest. People crying and dying. I love that. That's the true stamp of what Shin Megami Tensei does. What Persona 4 is and Persona 5 is, it's kind of bubbly. It's kind of Scooby-Doo-ish. Gets a 10 out of 10. Great games. Awesome. I'm playing Persona 5 right now. I love it. But it ain't Persona 3. Persona 3, man, made you feel like, damn, I can't believe he just got shot like that. I can't believe I'm seeing all this blood spilling and killing. I can't believe these demons are doing this. Perfect example. On Persona 3, one of the boss battles, one of the personas they had to fight, one of the shadows, she had her legs spread wide open. And you had to fight the demon with her legs spread wide open. That's the type of dark stuff on Shin Megami Tensei. They never hold anything back. They're definitely mature rated games. And that's what this Shin Megami Tensei 5 is going to be aiming towards, going back to the roots. So it's going to be worth picking it up, man, because I'm hype about that, y'all. But tell me what you think about everything I talked about today, y'all. I've been really appreciating how you guys been showing me the backing and supporting me, showing me some love. It's your boy Perplex. I talk about everything here. Now for you guys, and you guys are for me. If you like this content, which I hope you do, subscribe. Do something else for me. Stay hype. Peace.